Today we are going to be making, well, it was meant to be a chicken pie, but I forgot to buy chicken, so it's going to be a vegetarian pie. But still same concept, just add the chicken in if you want to make it a chicken pie. You guys ready? Let's go. Vegetables I'm going to be putting in the dish are mushrooms, broccoli, courgette and spring onions as well. And then if you guys wanted to make it a chicken pie, just dice up some chicken and then you can add it to the pie. So just going to go in with the mushrooms, and we want them to be chunky-ish, but I reckon about that sort of size. So that sort of size for the mushrooms. So I did about 6 mushrooms and I've sort of chopped them into that sort of size, okay? And then I have got a courgette and I found this little bit in the fridge. So that amount of courgette and the same sort of size. So I reckon chopping it into coins and then into quarters. And I found about that much broccoli in the fridge, so I'm just going to chop that up. This is a really good dish that if you have any leftover veg, just shove it in. So it's a great one to clear up the fridge. And then we're going to go in with about 6 spring onions. And we're going to chop them and dice them up. This brings out really good flavour in the pie. So either leeks or a spring onion, either work. So I've got that sort of size pan on medium heat. And I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And about a tablespoon of butter as well, and just let that melt. Look at that bubble. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Add my spring onions into here. The smell of spring onions cooking smells so good. So at this point, if you had your chicken, you want to put that in and let it brown, okay? But as I haven't got any chicken because I forgot to buy it, I have got my bowl of veg that I'm going to just pop straight into the pan. Just going to add another half a tablespoon of butter, because that will just make the pie really creamy. Once it's all mixed, put the lid on and let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. So to the vegetables, I'm going to just add about just under a teaspoon of salt, just to get all the water out of the veggies so it's not watery. I'm going to add a tablespoon of plain flour. You're probably thinking, why is she doing this? But there's a myth to my madness. Actually, hold on, let me just check and see the consistency and I can let you guys know how much flour to put in. So we kind of want it to go into a paste, because that's what's going to make the filling nice and thick. So I reckon, so yeah, about 3 heaped tablespoons of plain flour go in after the salt. Your Coleman's. So this is now going to be your sauce. About a heaped teaspoon of Coleman's. I actually reckon about a teaspoon and a half. Give that a mix. because that's what's going to give this a little bit of flavour and a bit of heat to your pie. Creme fraiche, and I'm going to put the whole tub in, and just letting you all know that it's 50% less fat, so it's all good. Half a teaspoon of mustard. Now obviously guys, do it to taste. That's usually what I put in when I make this, but yeah, please do it to taste. Just a big pinch of pepper, about 2 pinches of pepper. So we're going to make some stock. Now I have got one of these jugs, veggie stock cubes in, and I'm going to fill it to about 300 millilitres. Okay, so get that ready. The veggie stock cube has fully melted, and we're going to add it to the mix. And this is the ingredient of the whole dish. Fresh thyme, you can use dried thyme as well. So I've gone for about 7 sprigs of thyme. We're going to pop it in here, let it simmer. And just to add a little bit more flavour, I've got some dried mixed herbs I bought from Costco. I'm going to put about 3 shakes in, just to give it a bit more flavour. So I've just done my potatoes, so I literally sliced sweet potato, added olive oil, salt and dried mixed herbs, and give it a little, yeah, don't let it fall on the floor because that's literally what just happened. All ready to go, looking gorge. Pop that into the oven at 200 for about half an hour. I'm gonna leave the thyme in there just so that it marinates in the oven a bit more and gives it more flavour. I'm gonna just put this into a basic pie dish that I've got here. Right there, my friends, is your veggie pie mix. So I've gone for shop bought rolled puff pastry. Yeah, we don't make puff pastry here, sorry guys. It's like a sheet of puff pastry, so you roll it out like that. Just score it slightly so that it doesn't explode. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of milk on top. And I'm just going to add my pie to the oven at 200 for about half an hour until the puff pastry gets all nice and crispy. So I've just taken it out of the oven and it is looking divine. So veggie pie all done. I'm gonna serve this with some sweet potato fries and some peas. But that's pretty much it. It didn't take very long. Thank you so much guys for tuning in on another Munch with Mish recipe. Comment down below, the comments mean a lot. Help a girl out guys, come on. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe and click that bell notification so you don't miss out on any recipes. Once again guys, thank you for joining and see you in the next one.